couldn't make a good on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello again everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Elland for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode. It is the road to glory with Aidy Boothroyd Season 6 episode 125. Thank you for joining me on the channel this morning, and we are jumping into December. I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody who stuck with me up till this point and continues to support the channel, especially this late into the game. Okay, so coming up today we start with a home game against Fulham. We're going to be taking them on, they're about mid-table. And then we've got on Tuesday, relegation threatened Leeds United in a midweek game. I'll probably rotate some players in that game. And then we finish today's episode with a match hosting Liverpool, who are in a title race with Spurs. Let's see how we crack on today. Alright, here we go, starting with the home game against Fulham. I don't anticipate that this will be an easy game, even though they are a mid-table side. They still have some quality players. Opening few minutes, it's headed away. Bellingham brings it down, shows good control, back to El Mizuni, back to Kuol. Kuol back heel into Iheanacho, spins Sessegnon, and he can't put it in the top corner. That's a really good effort from Iheanacho. He just kind of lashed at it though. 15 minutes in, Alex Scott drops the shoulder in. Van Roy out of position, and he plays in Gabriel Martinelli, and a fantastic chance to put the Cottagers a goal up. Through on goal, and Leno here against his former club actually. Battle of wits against Gabriel Martinelli. And then a few moments later, a ball to Ben Burton Diaz. He splits the defence into Sylvester Jasper, and he tries a dipping shot, touches the top of the net. Fulham looking to play on the counter-attack here. Then Doucouré, a few moments later, into Iheanacho. Iheanacho, yeah, great run from Kuol inside, and he squares it. Joe Bellingham's there, and it's 1-0. A fantastic team goal, and Joe Bellingham scores. Scored in the cup, and now he's scored in the league. It's a nice move from Kuol. Actually, I think that might be his 5th assist of the season in all competitions. And Diangana out with a sprained knee, so we can't play him. It's up to Kuol and Rashica on that left side to do the business. And here on 32 minutes, playing it into Iheanacho, who's playing the target player role. And look at that, wrong side of the post. Iheanacho in a little bit of an individual battle this year with Halil Ibrahim Davishoglu. And well played by Bellingham. It's come down here as a poor clearance by the defender. Doucouré brings it down, and a shot hit wide. And then in stoppage time of the first half, still more action to come. It's played through. Sylvester Jasper cuts inside, and then he's going to play a reverse pass into Ben Burton Diaz, and he smashes it in. It's a cruel blow. Probably the players and myself probably switched off here. Doucouré should have done better. He should have just ran to him.
Smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And Marco Silva's Fulham 1-1. Intercepted here in the second half by Joe Bellingham, and then he's going to play it into Iheanacho. A wonderful chance on his favourite left. Bury that one, son. And he doesn't. He ends up thrashing it wide, much to the disappointment of the home crowd. And then 56 minutes in, Tavernier on this right hand side, going to cut in on Paul Jekyll on his overlap. It's blocked, and then Bellingham into Doucouré. Doucouré, great cross. Tavernier, great save by the goalkeeper. He parries that wide. Tavernier almost scoring there. And then 67 minutes. Tavernier sees the run. He's got past the defender, past Watmo. Iheanacho's in. No mistake this time on his left. What I actually did, instead of him playing right smack bang in the centre, I just pulled him over to the left side and designated him as left striker. I'd asked him to stay on that left side just to feed it in so that he's always on his left foot. And it pays off there big time. He's missed about 3 or 4 chances today, but he's bagged one. And then Doucouré into Iheanacho, puts the defender on the floor. Out comes the goalkeeper, and then El Mazouni tries to chip the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper gets back. 5 minutes left. Evans into Tavernier. Tavernier skips by the last man, plays in Iheanacho. Great chance, and a Junior again with a great save. Fulham. Oh, Junior's performance here. It's going to come back. Leno sends it up. Doucouré loses out. Alex Scott into Martinelli, into Ben Brereton Diaz. Here back into Ben Brereton Diaz. He's going to pull this back. Elias with the shot, and a great save by Leno at the end. And then Martinelli's free kick over the wall, trying to bring that down, but he doesn't manage to keep it under the crossbar. Leno, I think he knew that was not on target. Marco Silva wanting more. We hold on here by 2-1. Aidy Boothroyd happy, and I'm happy. What a great start to today's episode. As always, let me know what you think in the comments, please, down below. And if you like it so far, drop a like as well. And Aidy Boothroyd has targeted a mid-table finish for the baggies this year. Somewhere between 10th and 15th would be fine. And obviously we want to try and win the cup as well. Either FA Cup or Carabao Cup. And the opening few minutes here, Rashica takes on Caio Henrique, drops the shoulder, goes for a banger there. Shame it's not on the other side of the goal. Di Gregorio with an easy catch there. And then a few moments later, Barkley wins the ball. It's going to come out to Bogusz, back to Ugarte, into Gordon, and then Bogusz with a near post shot. And he puts it wide. He should have gone near the corner. If he goes near the corner there, he scores, because Bailey Peacock-Farrell already committed to the near post. And then Leeds piling on the pressure here. Into Perez, into Gordon, turns, and Anthony Gordon puts that well wide. He should be scoring from there. Leeds probably ruining these early missed chances while they're on top. And we don't want to play on the counter-attack. You see here, Owusu manages to show some good anticipation and intercept the pass. And in comes Ugarte, and he's going to go into the referee's book very early on here. Leeds were actually quite aggressive in this game. Really aggressive, actually. We picked up a couple of yellows, so did they. Rashica here on 30 minutes tried to just toe poke that into the corner, and then Kuol looking for the follow-up, but it's intercepted by the defender. And then 26 minutes in, a pass to Federico Perez, nobody with him, he crosses it. Gordon off the crossbar, comes back, and then it's volleyed in, but it's actually offside. Thankfully, we get away with that one. And then it's crossed in here, a header tipped over by Bailey Peacock-Farrell, showing that he can still be a reputable backup, even though he signed Leno. Good save.
To catch that one.
And then 33 minutes in, it's thrown to Kuol. Kuol takes it into midfield, into Owusu, and then he's side down from behind. It's a really bad tackle, and like I said, one of a couple of bad challenges in this game, and Bogusz given the straight red card here. We were playing, I would say, possession or balanced type football. We weren't really trying to press them. And this just made things slightly a little bit easier, simply because, you know, one, we've got an extra man, and then two, we're already allowing them to try and come onto us so that we could counter them. Rashica here, just on the stroke of half time, trying to side foot clip that into the far corner, and it just goes past the wrong side of the post. Into the second half, got to be patient against a team like this now. Dervishoglu holds off Nyanzu and then goes to the top corner, but he misses. I thought he'd bang that inside of the post, but it's the wrong side of the net. And then 60 minutes in, Davisholu into Kuol. Great chance, kicked away. A follow-up blocked. Leeds just trying to survive. It's Di Gregorio. And then Perez gives it away to Rashica. Rashica sets up Kuol. And a nice side foot finished into the corner. It is 1-0. The high press between Kuol, Rashica and Davisholu. And Rashica just passes that in, and it's passed into the corner. Didn't panic there, Kuol. And then a lovely pass here from Sharp to Neil. Neil into Kuol. He's going to go back here into Neil. Then to Toffolo. Toffolo looking for the run. It's Neil. Great chance here. Dan Neil into the box. Chips it in. Davisholu. And it's tipped away to Di Gregorio. A minute left. And we're just kind of holding on at the end here. Lazaro, great chance, and Alvarez Martinez almost scoring late on here. It's pulled back, and Alvarez Martinez, great save by Bailey Peacock Farrell. Corner swung in, headed goalwards, and acrobatically tipped over. We would rely on Bailey Peacock Farrell at the end here. We couldn't get a insurance goal to make this comfortable. The final few minutes were quite nervy, but we hold on. It's a clean sheet away from home. That's one of our objectives this year, to keep 5 clean sheets on the road. Not easy to do in the Premier League, but we've done it here today. And again, 2 back-to-back wins for us onto the final game against Liverpool. Alright, final game against Liverpool. We lost last year to these twice. We lost 1-0 and 2-1. And it's fair to say that there isn't many goals between these two sides, and we've definitely figured out a way to defend against them. But scoring goals against them is a different thing entirely. We should not expect to play them or try and play them off the field, simply because they are in a title race with Spurs. They did score early there after 6 minutes, had the ball in the net, but it was offside. And then just literally all hands to the pumps. Great defensive work here by O'Shea to block Brelembolo's shot. Gets across here. Comes off his knee. And then from the corner it's swung in. Headed away. And it's going to come to Irving Lozano. Back to Gonzalez. Back to Irving Lozano. He's going to fake out. Doucouré takes a shot, tries to dip that into the corner. Leno was diving across. Tricky and dangerous player. And then Nunez into MacArthur. Aidan MacArthur goes for the shot. Tipped over the crossbar by Bernd Leno. Gonna be a busy afternoon for him.
Who can they pick out?
Cross sent in, an acrobatic effort. Incidentally, in today's game, Sepp Vandenberg, who was on loan to us last year, was in the centre-back position. He was named by Jurgen Klopp in the starting 11, actually as captain. And you see here, 25 minutes in, Tavernier away from Vandenberg, and then he goes for the shot, a dipping shot. Alisson not caught out by it. One of the few chances that we had going forward. And then 26 minutes in, Lozano peels to the right. And then he gets a lucky deflection there as Michailidis actually got the block in. And then frustratingly, after getting the block in, it deflects back off Lozano, sits up nicely near post. And thankfully the goalkeeper was able to parry it away. Just before half time, a ball through. Here's Therese Campbell, takes on Koundé, gets past him, and then Sepp Vandenberg comes in and just gets her foot in. Second half, 5 minutes into the restart, Mbolo into Nakai, and he puts it over. He should be scoring there. And Aidan MacArthur substituted. On comes Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's going to play in midfield. Di Lorenzo to Nakai, back to Lozano. Lozano goes to the shot, well intercepted by O'Shea, and then we drop back again. It's an effort from Trent, and a good save by Leno from the short corner. Well won by Timon. He slides in, misses it. It's going to come back out to Alexander-Arnold. Koundé back into Nunez, and Nunez fires it in, and Liverpool finally have the lead on the hour. It's Matheus Nunes.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with
I'm a little disappointed considering how well we defended up until this point. Just couldn't shift the defenders across quickly enough. And Klopp happy with the one goal, looking to add another goal to it. 77 minutes in, Rashica drops the shoulder, goes past his marker, chips it in. Great play here by Iheanacho. It drops to Tavernier, and Tavernier with a weak shot. We just lack that cutting edge. And then finally at the end, 92 minutes, Neil's fouled, and I'm going to take that free kick. And Milot Rashica with a chance from the free kick. If he scores here, lift the roof off this place. Milot Rashica on his right side. Can he bend this over the wall and get it in? This would be an amazing point. He bends it, but Alisson gets across, makes the save. That's the best we could offer against Championship title contenders Liverpool. And we shake hands there. I don't think we were under any illusions that we were going to beat them. But we had a chance there, one or two chances to snatch a point. It probably would have been a bit unfair though, to be honest. Alright guys, we've been drawn against Preston away in the Carabao Cup Quarter Finals. I will be back in 2 days from now, on Friday, with episode 126, where we begin with that quarter-final match. It should be a cracker. And then we've also got West Ham and Everton in the Premier League. If you've enjoyed this, drop a like and I will see you guys on Friday. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming. See you guys real soon.